Look at all this traffic, man. This is more of a motorcycle. It is late Thursday. It's probably about 5:15. And we're gonna be rolling out of here. So it's gonna be an interesting ride. So I didn't charge my headlamp, and look at this traffic. Let's go this way. So yeah, yesterday we did Von Carmen and Maine, and when it's late like this, I don't really have a lot of choices on routes. And now that my headlamp's not fully charged, I have to be conservative with the headlamp. So I need to plan accordingly. So the things we have to consider, right? So we're riding from Irvine to Orange. So we got to consider that it's late, so I have to get home fast because people are waiting for me to get home, and I want to get home to my family. There's lots of traffic full of people in the same position as I am. They want to get home. So we have traffic, and then also what other factor? The lights, right? How well can I see? How good is my footage gonna be if it's too dark, without my lights? So we have to ride in a well-lit area. I don't really want to go out by Tustin, because if I go out by Tustin, that's dark the whole way. So different, it's, when you're filming on the weekend, or you're filming just to film, you have that freedom of choice. But when you're commuting, you have a lot of other different things, different factors to take into account. I think the most important thing for me right now is to not be in a hurry. So sometimes self-preservation goes out the window. I see it all the time on YouTube channels. You see it on YouTube, you see it on Instagram and TikTok, and all these people don't take self-preservation into account when they're out doing these things. And that's something I need to remind myself of constantly. Like, we're not just trying to get home on an e-bike, and we're not just riding an e-bike on the way home, we're trying to get there. Without any issues. I think speed should be the last consideration, right? All right, let's go ahead and turn my light on, my super light on. got a full moon. The actual calendar full moon is tomorrow. Look at all this traffic, man. Why aren't you riding in the street, OC Commuter? We're gonna jump in the street right now. We're gonna have to. If these fools let me pass here. We're gonna get trapped, man. We're gonna get trapped right here. This is not a bad spot to get trapped. Go ahead, people. This is not a bad spot, actually. I'd rather be trapped right here than where I was. All right. So I guess what I'm getting at is we're gonna take a Main Street route. We're not gonna ride out to Tustin. I'm not gonna worry about repetitive content because we're never riding home this late at night, you know. Well, in the darkness anyway. We do ride this late at night, but since the time change, obviously it's gotten a lot different. Okay, we're gonna go this way now. Right. I do like riding at night, but riding at night during rush hour, that's a whole different thing. All right, we're on Main Street, the intersection of Main and MacArthur in Irvine. Is this Irvine or Santa Ana? I don't know. Feels good out here though. It's nice and cool. I had a very challenging day. One of those days where nothing was going my way. Oh, here we go. Oh, hell yeah. too much traffic behind me to stop and film that plane landing. So maybe we got it. We definitely got the sound of it, right? Run over a spiky thing on the ground here. Yeah, shit. Crazy, huh? Only a madman would be out here doing this. Yeah, this is a whole different experience riding this bike. So this is pretty awesome. You know, I spent over a year, 14 months on the electric, and what, a month and a week. Well, actually, probably a month and a half between the beach cruiser and the gravel bike. And now we have this bike, and which is an e-bike, but it's completely different than the electric. So we're doing basically throttle only, and where with the electric I pedaled at least 95% of the time. Here it's the opposite. I'll pedal a little bit, but it just seems just more natural for me to be just using throttle on this bike. Yeah, this is awesome. So I think even in the footage, I think the footage is going to be unique. So we don't mind going on Main Street because this is totally different. So watch out for big holes. Honestly, I feel like the electric was more of a bike experience. This is more of a motorcycle experience. It was like riding a motorcycle on the sidewalk. Definitely doesn't feel like I'm riding a regular bike. Yeah, I got to get in the routine of charging this light now because I'll be riding home at night apparently. watch for people on the sidewalks. We have to watch for people coming out of the parking lots. We have to watch for people turning right. We have to watch out for, obstructions on the sidewalk. See, here's a car. You gonna let me through or what? Alright, cool. So yeah, so how do we get to a spot that's a little more accommodating to e-bike? I don't know. I don't know where that's at. So yesterday we did I don't even remember what route we took yesterday. I guess we took the Pacific Electric Trail. Wow, these brakes. Don't get annoyed at my brakes, guys. We'll get some better brake pads eventually. But for right now, we just gotta live with it. All right, so yesterday I cut right here on Dyer. We took Pacific Electric Trail all the way to Chestnut, and then we took Chestnut back towards Maine, and then we took where did we go after that? We went up the alley. Then I think we rode on Bush Street. Maybe we took Maine to 4th. I think we took Bush to 4th Street. I can't remember, but we ended up on French Street, and then we took French Street to 17th Street. And then we took Santiago down to Santiago Creek Trail. So, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do today. Be on high alert here. Get a little pedal action here. But these guys like this, are they going to turn? I don't know. Yeah, he gave us 20 feet of notice. She did. Jeez, come on, people. Alright. I was going for that light, but we didn't make it. Alright, so we're at Warner now. So actually, you know what we'll do is we're gonna cut across here and let's hit, we're gonna hit Broadway. Let's see if Broadway is a little bit more accommodating for an e-bike ride home. Go back up my motorcycle. Turn off my headlamp for a minute. Yeah. A little stressful out here right now. A little stressful. It's almost our turn, guys. All right, our turn. Okay, if I was on electric, I would just jump off the curb, but I'm not going to do that. We'll get out in the street in a minute. I'm not going to assume that this bike, just because it has suspension, it can withstand me jumping it off a curb. All right, so we're on Broadway now. Let's see how this goes. So the speed limit on Broadway is 25. Let's turn our headlamp on. Got a car behind us. Looks clear. I need to check this front tire. Feels wobbly. You want me to go? We'll go. Gnarly, guys, gnarly. Watch out for doors. Let me check this front tire real quick. It's feeling a little wobbly. Oh, the tire's secure. It's that front fork. The front fork, that shock has a lot of play in it. So risky, guys. When I say guys, it's all inclusive. we're gonna go right. And we'll go check out Sycamore. We'll see what Sycamore is like. See if Sycamore is a little low key, a little more chill for us. Now, when you're riding with traffic, you have to go fast, and I'm just not always in the mood to go, 25 miles an hour. Sometimes I just want to cruise. Oh, they put a little turnabout here. That's new. I wish I knew if this parking lot was open on the other side. We'd cut through there. All right, we're back on Main. So we are going to I guess we're gonna go this way. This thing is pointless right now. I'm not even paying attention to my phone. Right now, this is just gonna keep me from having to hold my phone in my pocket. All right, so we're gonna get trapped here somehow. Definitely gonna have to go in cruise mode now. Let's turn my headlamp off. Yeah, let's cut back to Sycamore. No easy way out of town. Yeah, so I'm thinking you know, if we get, yeah, I've been talking about getting that E-Cells Dual Star or a bike like that, which is, you know, twice the power as this. And this is only 750 watts. And I think, you know, if I do make that step and start commuting on a bike like that every day, it's going to be imperative that I'm like geared up. Like I said, when I was on the electric, it felt more just like riding a bike. So it was, my riding style was, you know, was according to that. But I can see now I'm gonna have to get a lot more equipment. I'm gonna have to get, you know, a better helmet. I'm gonna have to get some sort of crash gear. And yeah, that's gonna be imperative. I can already tell. I mean, just riding like this, it's just not gonna be safe. You know, if I'm going to be going 35 or 40 miles an hour on these streets, and I also think that before I didn't think it mattered if you had, you know, off-road tires versus road tires. You know, I didn't really think that it made that big of a difference, but riding this on the street, you know, the little knobbies on it in the center, you know, essentially that's all that's touching the ground right now. So it's very squirrely. It doesn't feel stable at all when you're going fast. It's like one little move and it's gonna pull you in a different direction. So road tires, slicks, that's gonna be key. But we have a long ways to go before we get to that point. All right, so we're entering the downtown area of Santa Ana. We're on Sycamore and First Street. Yeah, see if this car wants to turn, I can get out of his way. So First Street is, as we know, is going to be a long light. Here we go. Got a four-way stop. This is not a four-way stop. Wait for this motorcycle. What's he doing? He's waiting for us. kind of gives you a little taste of how, you know, sketchy it is on riding a motorcycle in the street. You just gotta feel like you're just a target out here. Nobody's gonna see you. So at this point, Sycamore does seem to be our best choice. If we're trying not to be repeating in our... Oh shit. Sorry, bro. Yeah, if we're trying not to be repeating in our pathway. We're to Washington. Hot dogs. Did that say hot dogs in video? Man. Alright, we're to 17th Street. It's a nice mellow ride home. It's like a walk in the park. Man, we don't want to, I don't want to cross right here. Get across 17th Street. So it makes you think about, you know, John Hicks riding around in LA, and he doesn't really do a lot of night rides. Because this is just little Santa Ana. I mean, it's not that big of a city, but it's definitely, I think the danger level is pretty high. Well, we'll go ahead and jump onto Main, and then we'll cruise over to, we'll just go on the Santiago, we'll go on the Santiago Creek Trail again, just to take a break from this this chaos. I guess I should save my headlamp for the creek trail. Yeah, let's do that. It's pretty lit up right here. But yeah, this bike is, I really like it. It's, like I said, it definitely feels pretty squirrely, but I think that's because of the tires, the street tires. I mean the knobby tires. Like the movement like this is insane. So at least on the Santiago Creek Trail, all we have to worry about is homeless people. So the battery says 100%. Yeah, I don't think there's anything reliable about the information being fed to me through this this display here. See what's going on the creek trail. Super light. So this morning I went out Prospect, and tomorrow I'm gonna have to take Tustin again, so I'm not gonna be on the creek trail. But since it's been getting colder, so yesterday when I was riding home, I could smell all the fires down here. Push this headlight down a little bit. So when I pass by people, I do try to divert my headlamp, and that's also why I push this headlight down a little bit, because it's not really, I have more control over it by using my helmet. And then when I pass people, I can divert my head so I don't blind them. But this is what the lower set, let's see, what's the lower setting look like? The lower setting of my light is, let's see, let's do this. So this is the lower set. I guess that's not too bad. But we want to have good footage. Yeah, this front lights, there we go. Yeah, it feels nice. So sorry, there's probably a lot of noises on this bike. You know, I can hear a lot of banging around, and that's just the way it's gonna be, I guess. The battery is not super secure, so I gotta pull that out and figure out how to, I'll put some closed cell foam on it or something to keep it from bouncing around so much. And then, yeah, the seat. There's all kinds of different noises. That I have to figure out. I don't smell any fires yet. So the Badlands bike shop looks like it's open. So right where you see that light in front of me, right down below is a guy. He's always right there under that tree, and he's the guy that works on people's bikes. Go up this way. We're gonna do a hill climb right here. A pedal. It's a pretty steep hill right here. All right, so we're at Hart Park. Usually we're on the other side. So I'm not too sure what's making the noise up here. I think it's my cell phone holder. This parking lot looks pretty hectic. We're gonna have to go down on this ramp right here. If we keep going straight, we have to drop off a very tall curb to get to the creek trail. So we'll cross right here. Yeah, what is making that noise, man? It's kind of concerning, that noise I'm hearing. Is it this? What is that noise? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what that noise is. Definitely sounds like something under a lot of stress. Yeah, we're gonna have to really look at this bike. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah, we'll remove this. We'll remove this phone and see what's up. Pedal, 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 pedal. Super light. Riding under the full moon on the Windhorse. Yeah, let's remove the phone, see if that sound goes away. I don't want to annoy. I don't want to annoy anybody. All right, so let's turn this down. Messing up the continuity of the ride, guys. Jet flying over. So the plane that you hear right now is going to John Wayne. So they circle right over my neighborhood. Gotta be this orange thing. I don't want to. I'm tempted to break it off, but it's a waste. Alright, we just went under the 55 freeway and it's packed. Beautiful night though. It is really nice being out here. It's a little cold, but it's nice. Yeah, it's not this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out. That noise just, sorry to keep focusing on that, but it's concerning because it sounds like, you know, something under stress. You know, it sounds like something slowly cracking, like the frame slowly cracking in front of me. So the the battery shows resting voltage of 77%. So that's not too bad. It makes more sense than 100%. So we're gonna stick on this part of the trail like we used to do. Got another steep hill. All right. Well, thank you for watching my video, and I apologize for all the different noises and stuff that we have going on right now, but this is just the break-in period for the bike, and it's part of the experience. I don't have time to stop and investigate every little thing that I hear, so we'll catch you on the next video.